The Daily Purge. All right, man. Kicking it off on this Tuesday evening, afternoon, or morning, depending on where you're at. Hope you're doing fantastic. I know I is having a good time. Let me share this around real quick. As you know, that's my regular procedure, sharing this around so everyone can share it. If you are watching this right now, please share it. We try to do a lot of good stuff here. Give it a shot. Share it out there into the ultimate digital commerce world. Invite people, tag people, whatever you want to do. It'd be fantastic. Love to have you. More people taking advantage of the knowledge that I try to drop. If it's not very good knowledge, then at least it's entertaining. You know what I mean? So who's out there? Give me a holler. Oh, I have no banner today. What is wrong with me? I forget my damn banner. There we go. All right, bring it out. If you're watching, give me a holla. Give me a holla if you're watching. Give me a holla. All right, so I want to talk about something. I had a clubhouse room today, and my clubhouse room, I talked about how successful people think about money. Now, I'm not saying I'm successful. It's all relative anyway. Success is relative. But I want to talk about how I talk about people who are successful, and that's leading their mind. And success is just a thought away. I've talked about the five minds before, right? Conscious, the subconscious, the critical mind, which is the judgment mind. Then you have the inner child mind, which is a fear, and then you have the ego, right? So you have those five minds. Those three minds, ego, judgment, and fear, dictate to the subconscious. Subconscious dictates to the conscious. Conscious is the only one that can make the decision. So when you know that, how do you go about leading your mind so that you don't fall trap to, what's up, Tracy? How you doing? So you don't fall trap to old habits and bad things. So because if your subconscious is based upon the past, every time you do something new that reminds you of the past, you're going to pull yourself back into that. And what happens then? Well, you start repeating the same mistakes over and over and over. And, people say, how is it that the rich keep getting richer? They say they invest their money in this, that, and the other. But I promise you, when you have money, you have a money mindset. Of course, a lot of people who have a lot of money are scared they're going to lose it, but they have a money mindset like, okay, I got it once, I can get it again. And sort of lets go over that scarcity mindset. Let's go of the things that people are worried about. I might lose money. I might invest it wrong and all these kind of things. You sort of let go of that and see money as an energy. Hey, Joe, the big man back. The big man is back. There we go, Joe. Good to see you, brother. Bella Italia. Buongiorno. Giuseppe. Paul Danby. Oh my God. What is going on, brother? It has been a long, long time. Great to see you, man. You read my book yet? Our book, Unleash Your Humble Alpha. See that? Launched the NFT project, have-nft.com. Check it out, bro. Love to have you on board. Really kicking some butt here. But back to the subject matter, leading your mind. Paul knows me. He was my boss, right? He knows me in Switzerland. And I always led my mind. Like I was always driving my mind before I could drive the business. I was always putting myself in the place where I could drive the business for the most advantageous space in my head as possible. Oh, you've been watching my travels, have you, eh? Thank you. So when you put your mind in a place before you launch, before you talk, thanks, Paul. Awesome. Before you launch, it's actually a college curriculum now at Harvard and Stanford, Paul, if you can believe that shit. Not even kidding. It's going into the UK bachelor system too, just so you know. Maybe your kid will one day take the Humble Alpha Leadership program. How do you like me now? How do you like me now? Anyway, so when you put yourself in a place, remember, people are more important than money. Of course, Tracy, all the way, all day, every day. But money comes when money is a result of you living your perfect life or your good life or the life that you're supposed to be living, whatever you want to call it. It's all relative, like I said. So is success. Some people, look at success different than just money. Some people look at success as relationships or whatever. And so when I was talking today in Clubhouse, it really got resonance when I started talking about leading your mind, the five minds, working with the subconscious, and while you meditate, retraining the brain to think of the positive things. You expect nothing less, Paul. Dude, that's a trip, bro. Dude, this is like deja vu. Like I had this before. Like we had this discussion before. That's so weird. Anyway, wow, totally freaky. I feel like this happened before. Oh man, you know what that is? I was reading Edgar Cayce when I was in the Army, and I would sit in the tank and I'd read this book, Edgar C. Cayce. Hello, Geraldine. How are you? And I was reading it, and it said, when you have deja vu, it means that your aura or your energy field is further out than your consciousness field. So your aura field catches what's happening a millisecond before your consciousness catches it, and you think that you've seen it before. I just thought that was interesting because I just had deja vu. Pretty cool. Learn something new every day. Anyway, look, leading your mind. It's about, you don't have to meditate. You can lay there and just go through your mind and say, what's my day looking like today? Am I scared? Do I have fear from the inner child? Do I have an ego problem? Am I reacting to something I should be reacting from? And am I judging? Right? I can change. Hello, Olga. I can change judgment into consideration. I can change fear into guarding, and I can change the ego into no against energy. And no against energy is finding something good in everything, right? Welcome home. Thank you, Olga. I appreciate it. I appreciate that very much. So these are all the concepts that I use to get through every day, right? And to make sure that I'm on top of my game. Right now, I've seldom worked this much. I mean, we're working so much now. The team, it's ridiculous. I mean, I've been sitting here at this computer since like probably 11 a.m. this morning, and it's now 2020. So, we're talking about 9 hours, and you guys know I don't work that much. Not supposed to, or I didn't want to, but now I am again. But you know what? It's worth it, because if you haven't looked at have-nft.com, it's going to blow your mind. Amen. No against energy. Love it. Have-nft.com. Check it out. Read the manifesto, I guess you could call it, and see what we're all about. Join us on Discord if you want. Get on the whitelist. And then the whitelist is basically a waiting list, so you could purchase the NFTs before they come out. We're doing some collaborations now, which are ridiculous, just crazy. So it's going to explode. It's already exploding. It's going to get much bigger. We'd love to have you with us. All right. So lead that mind. Lead yourself into success. Lead yourself into where you want to go, and not where your past wants to bring you. You hear me? You hear me? All right. Sounds good. All right, everybody. Have a fantastic one. Amen. Amen. Have a fantastic one. And remember, it's all about quality of life. Have you watched the South Park after COVID? I've never watched any South Park in my life. I'm so sorry. Have a great one, everybody. See you tomorrow.